Today we have Mартін Редхед, a manager from Interacoustics, Denmark. It's the world-leading manufacturer of audiological equipment. And I would like to ask Mартін some questions. Mартін, good morning. It's nice to have you here. Mартін, audiology and otolaryngology professionals praised Interacoustics for many years, for almost 50 years, for the quality and reliability of your products. But recently you made a huge leap in not only the quality and reliability, but also in functionality and the design, if you will, of your products. And you redesigned practically all of your product line. Why did you do that?
Well, you know, Yuri, in order for Interacoustics to always be in the forefront when it comes to diagnostic equipment, we are collaborating closely with ENT professionals all around the world and study their needs. And what we have found today is that apart from this functionality and the reliability, they want more. They also want the equipment to look beautiful, to look nice in their clinics. And the customers today, they are actually following, you know, trends in ergonomics, in how products are best used, and even, believe it or not, in fashion. So what Interacoustics decided to do was to make a complete redesign of the entire product range that we have. And with the feedback we're getting on a daily basis, they all like this new design, they love it. And they love, of course, also the reliability and the functionality of the product. So that is the reasons.
Interesting you mentioned fashion. I understand fashion in clothing and cars, maybe some other things, but how can that relate to diagnostic equipment?
Well, when our customers have clients come in, patients come in, they want the equipment to look nice. It gives them a professional image, and they want that for the patients to feel, you know, comfortable and to feel treated professionally. And also, of course, for the peers that they have, it's also nice to have nice equipment.
Interesting. That is very interesting. Fashion and diagnostic equipment.
I know.
That is something very interesting. And how many countries do you service with your equipment?
Today we service more than 120 countries around the world, so it's a lot of countries. And of course you always see first movers, but the trend is definitely that this has become very, very important in diagnostic equipment.
That is very interesting. That is new to me. It's very interesting. Fashion and diagnostic equipment.
Yeah.
That is something very interesting. And Mартін, your product line is, I believe, is the widest out of all manufacturers in the world. How do you help in other ways for the users, for the healthcare professionals, actually apply and use this equipment efficiently for diagnostics and treatment of children and adults around the world?
Yeah. Yuri, so basically, Interacoustics, we see ourselves as more as just a manufacturer of equipment. We also see ourselves as a provider of, you know, the whole complex of services that make sure that the patients are diagnosed and that are treated in the best possible way. Therefore, we have invested heavily in something we call the Interacoustics Academy. Now, the Academy is providing the end users with webinars, product tutorials, e-learning courses, research papers, and these are all freely available on our homepage. Apart from that, we also have a group of audiology professionals that are traveling around the world and making extensive training courses together with partners around the world, and making sure that the customers that buy our products, they know how to use it, they know how to do their diagnostics and treatments in the best possible way.
Excellent. That is very interesting and very supportive. So that helps the end users, the doctors, to provide the best service possible and the best diagnostics possible to the patients.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Interesting. And part of your product line is equipment for screening, newborn hearing screening, and testing newborn babies and infants, very, very young children. Very important is the safety of those very young children being tested. So how do you ensure that your products are very safe for those young babies?
We have provided screening equipment, diagnostic equipment for the screening programs all over the world. And we perfect our instruments all the time in order to ensure that the products are safe, that they are effective, so that these small babies are treated as fast and as efficient as possible, so that they can get through the system and get a good experience, you can say, out of that. So that is how we do it. We rely very much on all the feedback and all the experience that we have from other screening programs, and try to perfect everything all the time.
So when you test a baby with interacoustics screener or diagnostic equipment, the mothers and fathers and the family can stay assured that the baby is safe.
Absolutely. At all stages, they can be absolutely sure that safety is coming first. Sure.
That is very important.
Yes, it is.
Thank you, Martin. And also, I would like to ask you about Aurora. You have
Yes.
been collaborating with Aurora for 25 years now. How do you find, what is your experience with Aurora? How do you think Aurora performs among its peers around the world?
Yeah, the partnership we've had with Aurora goes back all the way to 1991, so many, many years. And what we have found is that Aurora provides so much more than just selling our products. They are extremely diligent when they go to their clients. They do proper installations of the equipment. They make sure that the doctors get the proper training how to use our equipment most efficiently. And they provide extensive after-sales services, which is also important because, you know, the life span of our products are 7 to 10 years, even more. And therefore the after-sales service is so extremely important. And they do that very well. Another notable thing is that Aurora made it possible for Interacoustics to be the first here in the Ukraine to comply with the new regulatory, what do you call it? Requirements here in the Ukraine. So we're the first to get that and to follow that, which we are very proud of and very grateful to Aurora that they made this possible. So in conclusion, we have many distributors, and I would say Aurora is among the best and the most professional of our distributors around the world.
Martin, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your nice words and for sharing with us your thoughts and telling us about Interacoustics. We wish you all the best. Keep up your great work, developing new products and helping the doctors around the world in screening, diagnostics, and rehabilitation of hearing impaired. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
You too.